This is, I'm going to tell you, some of your viewers might not know this. I was on American Idol season 10,
I
and
didn't even know. Oh man.
yeah, I was actually on TV on American Idol season 10, and I was not supposed to be there. Everybody that heard me, everybody that, nah, you're not good enough.
Hello everyone, my name's Dave, this is Mumongu Gaming, and welcome to Pillow Talk. So guys, here today on Pillow Talk, I have my special guest that's on with me, which is GZG, or to his friends, which is I class as being one of them, it's Ghost.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, I'm good, how are you? You good?
I am excited to be here.
Oh, that's good to hear. Without further ado, just let the viewers know, we'll be playing some Overwatch. Now, if any of you don't know what this game is, you've probably been living on the other side of the moon or something like that. But anyway, this is being played on the PC today. Instead of on console, we are playing it on the PC. And we're going to be playing this as I ask a few questions to my good friend here, Ghost. So, without further ado, Ghost, can you please tell the viewers basically all about yourself, your channels that you've got, anything you want? The floor is open for you.
Awesome. Well, my name is Ghost from GhostZoneGaming Live on Twitch. Also on GhostZoneGaming on YouTube. Vita Martin on Twitter. Basically, I'm an entertainer, community hype man, if you want to call it that. Person that tries to be as positive as you can while being as wacky as you can. I am partnered on Twitch. Just recently got partnered on Twitch.
Awesome.
Recently got partnered with Discord. I'm working now with Square Enix on a few projects.
Brilliant.
And I got some other projects in the works, and I'm just what people would call an ultimate networker as well in the business. And it took me a long time to get here, but I'm excited to be here, and I think that this is just the beginning, you know?
Yes, it's definitely the beginning. I mean, Ghost is going to be going mega star. Like I can, if you've never heard of him, I can say you're missing a massive treat. So all the links and everything will be down in the description to find him, and you need to go and check him out. He's an awesome entertainer. It's so much fun on his channel and stuff like that, guys. So you need to get in there and join the crew and everything like that. We have such a fun time, like, you know what I mean, on like in his Twitch channel and stuff like that. He welcomes everyone as like a family member, and that's what's so great about him and stuff like that. But yeah, like I say, guys, we'll be playing Overwatch. Now, there's no guarantee that we're going to win, because there's only like the two of us on a six-man team, and we can't communicate with the other guys. So just letting you know that. But you can see Ghost out there; he's playing Junkrat, and I'm here in Diva. So if you haven't played this game, guys, go ahead and check it out, because it's so much fun and very, very addictive as well, sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Super addictive.
Yeah, super addictive. But anyway, first question of today is, where did the name GhostZoneGaming come from?
Oh my God, that is the $1 million question. you have no idea how many times people ask this question. Well, now it's going down for the record. I can go ahead and explain. So, when I first started broadcasting, when I first started getting into the video game world 3 years ago, I had no idea what I was doing, because I never imagined that I would be getting into the video game world. A series of events got me into it. We'll talk about that later. But I was looking for a name, and I'm a huge comic book buff. Anybody who knows me personally knows that besides people and video games, comic books is one of my huge passions. So as I'm reading one of my favorite comic books, which is Superman, okay, I know there's some haters, but I was reading one of my favorite comic books, Superman, and in addition, where he was in the Justice League, and there was this guy, this villain, his name was Prometheus, and basically he was like Batman, but the evil version of him, and he learned every way to kill the Justice League, every way to beat him up, and so he found a ship. And in that ship, it happened to be Superman's old Kryptonian ship, and it had access to the Phantom Zone, which everybody knows is the prison Maybe no one knows, but it's the prison. It's the prison where the Kryptonians used to send their criminals. He didn't know that name of it, so he ended up calling it the Ghost Zone. And I just thought that was like, whoa, that would be excellent as a name. And thus I adopted the Ghost Zone from there. But many other people will say I got it from Danny Phantom, and now then the argument begins. From a Nickelodeon TV show. So, but no, that's exactly where I got it from.
Oh,
I got it from a comic book.
There we
go. There you go. Now you know the truth.
I know the truth, don't I? And so does everybody else. So there we go. So if it was a secret from like anyone, it's no longer a secret anymore. Like, but thank you for sharing that with us. That is awesome.
I'm telling you, if you want another comic book, Justice League versus Prometheus, one of the greatest comic book arcs ever, and it's funny as well. Yeah. But anyway, we'll continue.
no, that's fine. Like, it's for people to like, go check out and stuff like that. So, no, I mean, like, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? That was, that's a great way of like coming up with your names. Far better than a way of coming up with your name than what mine did. But then you go. But yeah, I always ask that question to everyone that comes on, really, because I think it's an interesting thing, because like it's one of those like weird things. It's like you come on and everyone's like, oh, what's your name? Oh, it's Steve, it's Dave, it's Bill, or whatever. It's always like going to be some kind of weird, strange, like way of like finding out how people come to their names and stuff like that. So I always think it's quite a good question to ask. Thanks for sharing that with us. But we're going to move on now to another question, which is actually given to us by someone you might know, don't know, you possibly might know him, certain person called Flywheel, possibly know him.
Sounds familiar.
Just in case like anyone's not sure, like Flywheel like is a really good friend of like Ghost, but he's also a moderator on his channel, so that's why I was like sort of tongue-in-cheek with saying like you might know who he is. But anyway, guys, the question is, how does one juggle between the streaming life and the family life?
Oh, that is insanely hard. It's difficult. It's trying to find this harmony between all of it. I'll just tell your viewers now. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I work a full-time job, and I manage to make partner streamer one of the hardest things to do in the gaming world. I don't want anyone to just to think that it's insanely hard to do. It's like this crazy harmony dance, and you have to make yourself available for everyone, which is almost impossible.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to try to keep a schedule. And I know people make fun of me on my schedule because they're like, your schedule is not really a schedule. But what it is it's trying to give enough attention to your kids, your wife, do your job where it's not paying, my job is not suffering, being able to network, answer emails, send emails, look for the new games, try to be entertaining, innovative. It really is one of those things. You wake up in the morning, okay, this is what I'm doing today. This is how I'm going to get it done. I wonder if this is going to work. You're always wondering how much time to invest in a project, how much time to invest with the family, and if you want it this bad, if you want it to the point where it's like necessary, like breathing, you'll find a way to make it work. Not necessarily saying it's going to be, the best at the beginning, but it's just one of those things that if you really want it, you can get it done. But it really is a juggling act, man. It really is.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's a lot of people who maybe necessarily only maybe just like watch stuff or just play games and don't realize, like with all the like streaming and the networking or the video making, all that sort of thing, they don't realize how much like actual work goes into this, and how much time it can be a toll, not only on yourself but also like on the family and stuff like that. And the family, they've got to have a big shout out, to be fair, like to it, because when it comes down to it, they're in this as well. Do you know what I mean? They've come along for the ride. They're there. You know what I mean? Like, I've got like a girlfriend, so she's very supportive and stuff like that. I don't have like the little kiddie winkies and stuff like that. But at the same time, a lot of people that do this are maybe single, and they've got the time to be able to just commit everything to it. So when you have got a family and stuff like that, and trying to like juggle everything around, I can well imagine that is tough. And to see the amount of things that you've managed to achieve, and the dedication that you put in, not only to your family but obviously to like, you know, to your viewers and followers and subscribers and everything else that goes with all this is tender. You know, it's just, I have to take my hat off to you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because it is just amazing to think, you know, how much. I don't even know where you find the time, to be fair. I don't know, you know, there just isn't enough hours in the day, and it's like, you know, and it must be so draining, not like just like on the physicality side of things, but just like on the mental side of it as well, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a great question from Fly, and I thank him for that question. So we'll move on to another question from Fly. He's got two. He's being naughty and greedy and stuff like that sort of thing. And the second, the second question is what tips do you have on having an awesome singing voice like yours?
What tips do I have? Oh man. You know what? I'm not surprised Fly would ask a question like that. But you know, I've been singing for a long time. I had a CD a long time ago before Gaming. I used to be in a Christian rock band named New Vision. You can check all the old hits all up on the YouTube if you want. Yeah. But no, I just stay practicing. I mean, if you're serious about that question, I just practice daily. I like not daily, but at least I'll sing a few bars here and there, and I'll try to keep the old you know, vocal cords, you know, at least active. Even though I'm streaming more than I'm singing nowadays.
Yeah.
I gotta, you know, again, more of a balancing act again. You gotta continue to juggle everything. It's it really, you know, it's like I love Fly. He knows a lot of the stuff that I go through. We speak a lot, and the juggling is real. Like this is, I wish it was more metaphorical when I say juggling than actual juggling. Like this is a literal, like I'm actually juggling. I don't know even how we won. But
yeah.
But this is literally a juggling act from the morning to when I go to sleep and everything we do in between. And singing is the same. It's still a passion of mine. If you catch me sometimes on my stream, I'm doing creative. I'm making music, doing karaoke stuff, and trying to just do new, you know, different versions of old songs that are out there. It's just a part of me that I just can't let die or fade away because I'm not doing it professionally anymore. No. But it's just you know, it's like riding a bike.
It's just part of you, isn't it? It's like it's what makes you you. Do you know what I mean? And like you're saying, it's like, you know, if any of you guys, like, you know, are new to his channel, when he's like just, even when he's just playing games stuff like that, the singing just comes in naturally. There'll be something that'll be said and it will like link into a song and he'll suddenly start singing, and it's brilliant. And he's really talented, you know, in so many ways. Like, but yeah, I mean, I cut you off there, so sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say that, you know, it's true. Music is, you know, soothes the savage beast, and you know, with so many different things going on, to break in the song and dance, why not, right? Like, let's just do this right here. I'll be in the subway, true story, to one of my streamer meetings in New York, and I'll start like, ain't no valley high, ain't no valley low. I'll just start doing something there, and sometimes people sing on with me, and some people will be like, yo, this guy is crazy. You know, and it's not that I'm trying to impress anybody. It's just that sometimes you just can't contain your music. You know, sometimes you just, I'm not saying I'm out there trying to operate, but you just, you know, hum it, or it just makes me feel good. So I just do it in the bathroom.
Yeah, I think anyone that says that the singing doesn't make them feel good, you know what I mean? They're obviously not singing right. Yeah, because it doesn't matter how good or bad, you know, like you say, people sing in the shower and stuff like that, and things like that, and it just does. It puts a smile on your face. It gives you that lift and stuff like that, and to be like
a stress reliever,
you know, and it can also, like you say, you could do it, like, you know, I mean, I don't think they'd ever do that in this country, but America's completely different when it comes to things like that. But like singing on the subway and stuff, I mean, I think if you did it here, we'd get locked up. Like, but you know,
I am from
the stupid, like, you know, like laws here, like, oh, you're disturbing the peace, that's it, like, you're off to prison. Like, what?
Oh damn,
man. I'm glad you shared that with us. To be honest, that's great. Like, you know what I mean,
It's a weird, real fact. True story.
That's mad. Yeah, no, that's really. I'm just picking up. This is just awesome. Like, I can't wait. You know what I mean, I can't wait for the viewers to like listen to all this and watch it. It's just gonna be amazing. But yeah, I'm rambling. I tend to do this in these, and the other like guests will like basically contest to that as well. So I'm gonna move on. But right. we've got a question now from someone else that you possibly might know. Possibly somebody called Dapper Paper Bag. Now, some of my viewers might know her as well. Like, I mean, I think she gets mentioned maybe once every 5 minutes. But there you go.
I know her.
Yes, we know Dapper, and she's a massive integral part of my YouTube life, as it were. Like, you know what I mean, and streaming life and stuff like that. If it wasn't down to her and stuff like that, then I don't think I would be chatting to you for a start. That'd be something, because she definitely introduced me to your channel and things like that, and it's sort of like progressed from there. But anyway, I'm again rambling on. I want to get to a question, and the question is, why did you choose "Hail to the King" as your intro? Is there a meaning behind this?
Yes.
Aha.
And that is very sentimental. Shit. I can say shit, right? I apologize.
You can. Oh, cool. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, so everything. Oh man. Okay, so I'm from New York, New Jersey area. Very competitive area. They say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere in the world, right? That being said, I really never had support when it came to anything. I had to believe in myself more than anyone believed in me. I have, of course, I'm a full-time dad, full-time husband, and streamer, but my kids are my kids. They're always gonna love their dad. They're always gonna love their dad, always gonna be their hero. And that's never gonna change. That's something that is instilled in them, if you're there for them. And they're always no matter what you're doing, no matter how bad you are, your worst, you'll still be your kid's hero, if you're there for them. Your wife, of course, she's gonna be your wife. She chose to be with you. She chose to be your support, your companion. She's gonna definitely be the backbone all the time. Now, from that's all I had in support. And it's not that I wanted more people to validate me, but everywhere I turned, everyone was like, "You're not making it. You're not making it." It's not. Who wants to see you? Like, who wants to back you up? And this is like true story. Like, I didn't get. Every time I tried to do something, I was met with opposition. Every time that I said I want this to be a goal. Why? You're not good enough. You're not this. You're not that. And I used to be like, okay. And I for a moment, I was like, okay, I believe them, and it held me down. It held me down for a minute. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. This is, I'm going to tell you. Some of your viewers might not know this. I was on American Idol season 10.
I didn't know that. Oh man.
Yeah, I was actually on TV on American Idol season 10, and I was not supposed to be there. Everybody that heard me, everybody that, nah, you're not good enough. And I powered myself. Of course, I didn't win, but I was on the top 25 to go to Los Angeles. And still, there was so many people. No, you're not good enough. No, you're not good enough. No, you're not good enough. And then this yellow ticket shows up. The you're going to Hollywood ticket shows up, and that changed my life, because I said to myself, I don't need anyone to believe in me. I got the two biggest support factors in my life, and my wife and my kids, and I'm a king because of this. I'm like, to me, this is me in my kingdom. This is me. And there's a part of the song that's like, watch your tongue or get it ripped from your head. Like, it's to me, it's more like you say what you want, but remember, you might regret these words, And as I pushed on in life, as I pushed on and just kept on proving people wrong, this song just made more sense to me. And Hail to the King is just hail to my positivity. I think it's hail to forgetting the naysayers, because people are always going to say you're not good enough, especially if they're jealous, or especially if they want to be where you're at. And I honestly adopted the song because I think it was something that it speaks volumes to believing in yourself, Like, why would you play this as your intro if you didn't believe you were the king, or if you didn't believe you're the best at what you're doing? And I believe 100% that I'm the best at what I do when I'm doing it, and it's not to be. I don't think that's being conceited or being how do you say this have your head bloated or anything. This is just
big-headed.
being big-headed.
Yeah.
This is just me being how do you say this secure about me when I wasn't all the time.
It's just basically bringing confidence back into yourself because of, like you say, all the negativity that's gone before you, and like you say, if you play that song and it gives you that boost and that lift, then that's basically saying to all, like you say, like, you know, all the doubters that are out there that, you know, basically two fingers up to you basically and say, like, you know, fuck you, like, you know, I'm gonna make it, you know, and no, good on you. I'm so glad that has got some relevance in it, and it every time that goes on, and every time that song is played, it's like another sort of negative force, as it were, being like washed away.
It's like that song is saying to the people, like I love this because like people will I have two songs I play on my stream that I adopted, which is "A Beautiful Lie" by 30 Seconds to Mars, and "Hail to the King" by Avenged Sevenfold, and they both have big meanings in my life, or to my streaming life and to my entertaining life. But "Hail to the King" is like, you know, hail to everything that makes you you. Like, no one can take away you. I mean, people can emulate you. People can try to assimilate to become kind of like you, but you are ultimately you. No one can be you. They can dress like you. They can darn mimic your way of talking, but no one can take you away from you. And I feel that that's a kingdom in itself. And hail you being the best damn you could possibly be. That's how I see that, and I love that type of feeling. That, I mean, being me can be celebrated, and that's, I don't know, that's just me.
No, it's like you say, it's, you know, there's too much negativity that goes on in the world in general, and I know obviously us, you know, YouTubers, streamers, the whole works, we're on the global scale of things, well, obviously we're not up there, but at the same time, like, you know, I think if you can like get rid of any small part of negativity in the hemisphere, as it were, then that's just a good thing, no matter how big or small and how independent that is to each individual person. Like, so, no, I'm so glad that, you know, that you're. It's a bit like standing up to like bullies and stuff in a way. Do you know what I mean? You know. And just being able to say to them, like, you know, like, oh no, like I say, fuck you, like, you know what I mean, I'm you know, in your case, I'm GhostZoneGaming, and you are not going to tell me that I can't do something, you know, because I can do something, and I'm now showing to you that I am good at what I do. I have my friends and family that are behind me, and that's what matters to me, and I'm going to achieve every ounce of whatever positivity that I can along the way, because I'm not going to take this shit anymore, because I'm sick of people telling me I can't do something. So I massively high five you if I could, like if you were like in this room right now.
High five right back at you, brother.
Final question, I think, because I usually give 5 questions, so this will be the final question, and it's again from Dapper, and it's a good one, I think, because it sort of like follows on from what you're sort of saying, and I think it's going to be good to help out other people. The question basically is, what advice have you got for shy streamers?
Stream like you can't see anyone.
Okay.
Let me.
And there you go, guys. And thank you very much.
Let me. You know what? If you think about it,
yeah,
you're streaming. You don't see anyone. No one's there, right? Most of the time, I'm one of the weirdos that has has a million people in their Discord and we're talking at the same time. But a majority of people don't have. I mean, they stream and they're just by themselves, speaking to their camera, responding to a chat. That's how you should take the first steps of streaming. You're having a conversation with yourself, to get some of that fear out of you. or to get some of that anxiety off of you. Because sometimes we just want to put on this show like if we're in front of a stage and everybody's watching, and then they're watching your and you can see the audience. The beautiful thing about streaming is you never see the audience. You can't see the snickers. You can't see the frowns. You can't see the nasty gestures.
Yeah.
You can't see the people walking away. Imagine if you were in the middle of a concert and got 1,000 people, right? And you start seeing people get up from their seat and walk away.
Yeah.
Like viewers leave your stream. Can you imagine what that could do to you? Psychologically?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, why are you getting up and leaving? Am I not entertaining? You know, just like pretend no one's there. I mean, of course, not your audience. They ask you questions. You know, please.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But like, just do it. Like, have fun. Like, give yourself that platform that you've always wanted. If you want to in your mind pretend, hey, I'm streaming for 20,000 people. I'm the man right now. You know, then that's what you're streaming at. 20,000 people. You're the man right now.
Yeah.
Just be who you want to be. Don't let anyone dictate who you should be. And I mean, it's a very, very important thing, especially when you're starting to stream. You should keep your focus on being you, because sometimes people focus on being other people, and it can get diluted really quick.
No, brilliant, thank you. Well, hopefully, guys, you know, I mean, you've enjoyed today's episode, and please don't feel, you know, frightened or scared or anything like that, or even shy, like, you know what I mean, to jump down in those comments there. And if you've got any more questions you'd like to hear from Ghost, then hopefully, fingers crossed, in the future there's a possibility I might even be a little bit naughty here and ask him to come on again. But he's a very busy man, as you can well imagine. He's got a lot to deal with, but it'd be nice to, like, you know, follow this up maybe in, I don't know, a few months' time or something, see where you're at, see where I'm at maybe.
I will go on the record saying yes, I will do it.
There we go. So there we go. I know it was a bit cheeky to ask you that, but, you know, I thought, why not? Like, you know what I mean?
It is done. It is done. I have committed. We are good.
Brilliant. Well, I want to thank you, Ghost, for definitely taking the time out of your busy schedule and your busy day to come on today. And I want to thank Dapper, and I want to thank Fly for their questions as well. I want to thank all the viewers out there, like, you know what I mean, for taking the time to, like, watch this. And don't be forgetting, guys, go check out Ghost. He's an awesome streamer. He's an awesome all-round entertainer. He's a social guru, like. So go check out his channel. The links, everything will be down below, guys, like, sort of thing. And I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed. It is a fun time on his show. It is awesome, like, sort of thing. So that's sort of good timing, really, because I
got one more thing. Can I add something? Can I and this is a thing. Okay. And I know probably is not the place to do it, but I know that you want the scoop, and I know you want the real stuff. A lot of stuff going on here in America. I mean, you can edit this out, whatever, in the future if you don't want it, but I really think it would be great. There's a lot of stuff going on in America right now. You guys see it all over the news with, you know, the police and All Lives Matter movement and all these things. I just want everyone to understand that we shouldn't be looking at color in any way, shape, or form. No. We shouldn't be looking at where we're from. We should be looking at ourselves as one humanity, people, love. Yes. We should be looking at each other as brothers and sisters. We all have red blood, and that's what matters. We all bleed the same. Yeah. And I know right now a lot of things are getting crazy, a lot of turmoil, a lot of angry people, a lot of sad people. But I just want to tell everyone that love conquers all. I am a big advocate of love conquering all, because I have lived where love has definitely come through in the darkest hours. So just be positive. Always understand that you're meant for greatness, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Never be afraid to ask for help, because we're all in this together.
Yes.
And it's
when it comes down to, and I always say this, like, when there's, like, everyone, you know, has this issue of, like, you know, having a go at someone for the colour. No one chooses the colour. They can't choose the colour. It shouldn't even be a colour. You're a human being just like everybody else. You're all born exactly the same. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, and when it comes down to it, we are one race. We are the human race, and that's what we are. And if we work together, we could achieve so much more rather than hating each other. And it's like I said just before, where the negativity that goes on in this world, if we just flip that on its head and turn that into positive, just imagine the amazing things that we could do and the amazing people that we could meet instead of trying to blow the crap out of each other. You know, and it's like, you know, and I echo like what Ghost is saying, like when it comes down to it, love is what conquers all. And he's probably going to go into some kind of song now, but but no, what I'm, you know, what we're both trying to say here, guys, and this is not like any kind of a political like statement. It's nothing to do with religion. It's nothing to do with anything. It's down to the fact that we're all here on the same rock floating through space. Let's get on. You know, let's just get on.
Yep, I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm glad that
I'm
you
glad you
shared
did. Glad you did. No, it's awesome. But there we go, guys. What a great way to finish. What a great way to finish the show. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for you coming on. Take it easy, buddy. I will obviously catch up with you very, very soon. But for everyone else that is new and stuff like that to my channel, please go ahead and check out Ghost on Twitch. Again, links and everything to all his social media and stuff will be down in the description below. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for coming on. Do you want to say goodbye to all my viewers?
Have a good night, guys. Much love from the zone.
There you go. Thanks, guys. I will catch you obviously next time on the next Pillow Talk. This has been Dave from Mumongu Gaming. Massive hugs from me and from Mr. Pillow. Take care and see you next time. Cheers.